Right, we're by the Abbey now, and what you're seeing there is the Abbotts House that was owned by the Cholmondeley family. Quite a prominent family in Whitby over the years. And that statue is modelled on a statue that was in Rome, and I'll try and get the pronunciation right, Borghese Gladiator. I think it was Rome, let me just double check. Yeah, discovered near Rome, the original. So that's a homage to that, really. So that's the Abbotts House, in the shadow of the Abbey. The Abbey there, Whitby Abbey, used to be called Strenshaw, did Whitby, as did the Abbey. And that's where they decided when Easter should be, the Synod of Whitby. All the church leaders came together. I'm just going to walk you through this cobbled pathway, take you around the corner to St Mary's Church. Now, currently St Mary's Church has got an issue with the clock, so it's faceless. Just like people on social media, but a little bit more prominent. So yeah, you can come in around the grounds of Whitby Abbey, but you can see most of it from the outside anyway, to be honest with you. Why not visit Scarborough Castle, only 19 miles away? No comment. Right. Okay, so just going around the corner now. What you've got down the left is what's locally known as the donkey path. We used to have donkeys up the Abbey, and they were used on the beach for donkey rides. So, Norman Church, St Mary's. It's a fascinating church inside, actually. It's got lots of boxes where the old sea captains used to go. A bit like VIP booths, really, you could say, I guess. But yeah, it's an incredible looking church inside. I don't think you can actually get in there at the moment, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd show you. But yeah, very much St Mary's Church rather than the Abbey, which it tends to get called quite a lot. And this graveyard here has been victim to subsidence and a landslide. And underneath this cliff is Henrietta Street, named after Nathaniel Cholmondeley, well, his wife anyway, Henrietta, not him personally. He wasn't called Henrietta, maybe on a Tuesday. But shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Right, I told a joke there and I forgot how to speak momentarily. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we're up on the east cliff now and we're looking out towards Whitby. And you can see a prominent cross just to my right slightly, and that's Caveman Cross, named after a layman. Call him a shepherd, I suppose. He looked after the animals, and in a dream he remembered a verse he dreamt about and then wrote it down. And everybody encouraged him to go to the Abbess Hilda and tell her, which he did, and she said it was a message from God. So in essence he became the first named English poet and songwriter, arguably. So we're at the top of the 199 steps now, and I imagine a lot of you have breathlessly reached this point previously. I thought, well, what we're looking at? Okay, well, I'll try and give you a quick overview. You can't quite see it from here, but a mile out to sea, if you like, well, not to sea, but from the swing bridge to the sea, there's a bellboy. I'll try and give you a bit more of the sea in a second. There's the cliffs over there, Sands End Cliffs and Kettleness. The first building that you can see on the right hand side is the Royal Hotel. It was owned by Shearings for a while. It's been through all kinds of different owners and so on and so forth, but it's never really lived up to the splendour of its former years. We've got the amusement arcades and everything at the forefront down below. What else can we see? A couple of municipal buildings. An area in Whitby called Helrydale up there, and then you've got a bridge, a big bridge going over the river, which will always be known as the New Bridge, even though it's about 40 years old, but we all know it as the New Bridge. I don't think it's ever been named anything. Comment if you know different. That's where we are at the moment. There's a big crane up there, I don't know if you can see the big crane. They're making some retirement homes, and that's what that big crane's for, if you're wondering. They're nearly finished actually, they look really nice. My mum doesn't want one though. It's not on a bus route. Right, okay, so I'll just move around a little bit. So it's cordoned off at the moment because of the work they're doing, but you can actually access the Cleveland Way again, and you can walk along to Abbotts Bay along the cliff tops, which is a lovely walk. But not today. Well, you can join it a little bit further around the corner, obviously. And if you keep walking for a couple of miles, you come to like a little holiday village called Saltic Bay, which used to have a chippy and amusement arcade and things. I don't know if it still does, but if it does, great. But you can hire a caravan, or you can rent one a little bit more permanently. So there we are, a couple of piers with the extensions added on. Obviously green and red, starboard and port, left and right, well, right and left. So there we are. I wonder if I can see the bellboy from here. Hey, do you know? So this is the North Sea, so if you were to go, if you were that crow again who gets around a bit and went straight up the way, straight up yonder, you'd end up going to Teesport, so Teesside. And on an evening sometimes you can see glorious sunsets from here, or you can see, well, both, and the glow of Teesside. We never used to have orange lights in Whitby growing up. I think we had yellow ones on the lamppost, so to see an orange light was kind of exciting. I know, I do need to get out more. I did need to get out more, and I still do probably. Okay, so if there's anything else of note, I've done separate videos on the West Cliff anyway, so you'll be able to have a look at that and have a look at Captain Cook's statue and the whale bones and things. But generally I thought what I'd do is just a little overview of what goes on up here. That prominent cross is certainly significant, isn't it? Anyway, there we are. Alright, thank you.